Hello electronics friends. Today we're going to be working with the Microbit. We're looking at temperature. We're going to do 3 videos, well mini videos in this series. The first one's going to be showing you how to read the temperature, so that's a really easy one. The one that follows on from that will be looking a bit more in depth. We'll be looking at the maximum temperature and being able to record that on the display. And the final video, we'll be looking at making a remote temperature sensor, which will sense the temperature remotely and send the data over to another microbit using the radio feature. I'll pop the links to all the videos down in the description so you can go out and check those videos out in your own time. We'll get started with the first video then. Let's jump in and write some code. What we're going to do is we're going to show you how to grab the temperature and display it on the LED display. In the forever section, we just want a little loop which is basically going to read the temperature and show it on the LED display. So if I go to input, down on here I can see temperature degrees C, and drag that onto the workspace, and in basic show number we can then pop that in forever, and we can then grab the temperature reading and drop that onto the show number. So what's going to happen now is this is going to be inside the forever loop. We're going to grab the temperature, we're going to show it on the LED display. If I expand the emulator, we can see here now it is performing as we would expect. And on the emulator we've got this little slider here. We can drag the temperature up and down accordingly, make it hotter and colder. So now we can see it's reading 39 as we would expect. Drop it back down and again it reads lower. One thing to think for the future is here we are reading the temperature. If we look at this section here, we're reading the temperature and we're then showing that number straight away. One of the things I like to do is if I'm going to perhaps use that information again later on in the code, I don't necessarily need to keep reading the temperature all the time. So I could read the temperature into a variable and then use that variable going forward in the code until I need a new reading again. So just for the essence of tidying up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable. I'm going to call that, if we call it int temp, okay, I'm going to set that. We can get the temperature here, pop that into there, and then we can then drop that into that part there, and in the variable section again, get that int temp and pop that in there. Now we should see that performs in exactly the same manner as what we'd expect, and indeed it does. So what we're going to do now that we've finished the code, we're going to send that code to our microbit just to make sure that it does indeed perform as we'd expect, and also as we're seeing on the emulator here. So we'll prepare our microbit ready. It's ready for the download, and we'll click download now. That's sending the code down to the microbit. We're reflashing the program, and that's successful. So if we take a look at the microbit screen now, again, as we can expect, the temperature is being read on there. What we'll do, just to make sure it's really happening, on the back here, so we know that the temperature sensor is in that chip there. So I'm just going to put my finger on that chip. That should heat it up, and then we should see the temperature increase in there. So we've now got 22, 23. See if we can get to 24. Still only 23. 24, there we go. If I take my finger off, I should see that temperature coming down. 23, yeah, we've gone down. we're coming to the end of this video. I hope you've learned something new and have enjoyed learning how to use the temperature sensor on board the Microbit. We'll be following on to the next video, so if you want to join us on that, the link is in the description. We look forward to seeing you. Be part of the loop, electronics loop. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.